Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Friday, April 19th. As the investigation of the Boston bombings continues, authorities are looking for possible motives. The suspected bombers were identified as former residents of Chechnya. Analysts say much of the terrorist activity there has been directed at Russia. It was Russia that sent troops into Chechnya to break up an independence movement. But the same analysts stress that no direct link or motive for the suspects has been established. As we record this, one of those suspects has been killed and a manhunt is underway for the other. In the aftermath of the Boston bombings, the Senate stepped up its debate on immigration, specifically screening of prospective immigrants. Judiciary Committee member Senator Charles Grassley said, "The events of this week in Boston show it's important to understand gaps and loopholes in the immigration system." Fellow Senator Charles Schumer was quick to say no connection has yet or should be made yet between the Boston situation and any pending legislation. Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano was scheduled to speak to the committee today. That appearance has been postponed. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid says the debate on tighter gun controls is not over. In fact, he said the fight is just beginning. Reid's comments came as the Senate indefinitely shelved its overhaul of weapons control legislation after falling a half dozen votes short of enacting it this week. Reid said the decision to shelve the legislation was passed along to President Obama, who agreed that the best course now was to hit pause. Former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords, who was wounded in a gun attack and who lobbied hard in support of the legislation, was angered by the Senate's inaction. In an op-ed piece in the New York Times, she wrote that, quote, "Speaking is physically difficult for me, but my feelings are clear. I'm furious." And it looks like a big shift in policy is coming to the Boy Scouts. The organization said a resolution has been drafted that would partially remove the organization's ban on homosexuals. It said no youth may be denied membership in the Scouts on the basis of sexual orientation or preference alone. Adults would still be banned if they're gay. That stipulation brought quick criticism from gay rights groups. The resolution will be put to a nationwide vote next month. That's your political news roundup for Friday, April 19th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Enjoy your weekend and stay logged on to rttnews.com for the latest political, economic, and stock market news all day long.